During the summer months, cicadas can be loud and noisy, but today Dr. John Long is going to tell us more about the life of the cicada. Dr. Long, as I said, cicadas can be very noisy, but they're more than just a loud insect, correct?
Right, they're really impressive. Probably one of the most impressive insects that I know of. What you're hearing in the trees right now are what we call the annual cicadas. They typically are buried in the ground for about 2 to 5 years during their life cycle, so you'll hear them every year.
Okay.
We also have a 13-year cicada, which actually lives in the ground for 13 years, and then it mass emerges, and it's even more impressive than hearing these, because when they come out, it's, like I said, a mass emergence, and their sound that they make is, I mean, it's almost deafening.
And there's a 17-year cicada that is also impressive in noise.
Right. I don't, to my knowledge, I think those occur more out west.
Okay.
But you really can't tell the difference between them because both of them look the same, the 13 and the 17.
I think it's amazing that the cicadas will live in the ground for
Yes.
13 or 17 years.
Yes.
And they will come from the ground
Yep.
and live out in the sky for
Right.
about
a
a few weeks.
Yeah.
So in comparison, that's a short amount of time. Most of
Right.
his life is in the ground.
Right. So the female actually splits a limb open on a tree, lays the eggs, and when that egg emerges, that larvae falls to the ground, digs a hole into the ground, like you said, feeds on tree roots for that whole time, and then emerges. And it's amazing, they all know when to emerge, right? So, but
Like
they come out of the
They
ground.
all got the memo, and they're
Right,
like, hey,
exactly.
let's go annoy the
Right.
neighbors, right?
Right, so after they crawl out of the ground, you'll see these shells come up on the tree. Well, what has happened,
here.
right, that crawler has gotten out of the hole and crawled up the tree, and then when this shell hardens after a certain time, there'll be a split in the middle of it, and that's where the adult, a winged adult, will emerge from.
So this is not a cicada. The cicada has left this shell already.
That's right.
And this is I guess it's
Just intermediate stage between
it's-
them coming what you hear in the
a
tree.
cicada's former body is just sitting on your
That's
tree
right.
right now.
Yeah, that's right.
That's kind of strange.
Yeah, yeah.
But
They're
it's-
kind of creepy to look at.
But
too,
it's
I
not
guess.
damaging the tree roots, though.
They can, from what I've heard, they're more damaging to like young trees. They can damage the trees from the limbs, you know, when they lay the eggs. I think the feeding they do is minimal on the roots, but it's more on the younger maturing trees that have like new growth coming to them. So.
All right, bear with us. The summer is almost over, so the cicadas should be gone pretty soon.
Yeah.
This is Next to Nature. We'll see you next time.